Hey Ralphie, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out, spoke with Rosie on Friday, promised to send this free video to you. So here it is. Just want to show you a couple ways you can improve traffic and customer flow to your website. With that, I'll get started. The only thing I ask is that uh, if you could send me some feedback after this, whether that be via text, phone call, email, anything would suffice. I just would love to hear your thoughts. So with that, here we go. My first tip is to get your website up and running. It looks like you're having some problems. I'm not sure if you actually have a website. I know you have your, web address. Not sure what the problem is here, but when you get here, you have this fatal error that doesn't work. And this can be an issue in terms of people coming here and thinking, you don't have a website, or that you guys are closed or something happened. So that would be my first tip, is to just get your website fixed and get it up to your domain so that you can start using it. Um, and there's quite a few reasons why you should have a website. It looks like you guys have done a little bit of stuff with it, so it looks like it's there. Um, this is the strength of your website. By the way, this would be one of my tips. We'll say my second tip is to build up your website. Um, and how you build them up is by getting your name out there, by getting links from other websites that give you power, and there's various other ways, blogging and guest posts, and there's quite a bit of technical stuff that you could do to build this up. But this is what you want to strengthen up, and I'll show you the data here. So this is the strength of your website. It's on a 0 to 100 scale. 0 being the weakest and 100 being the strongest. And as you can see here, you have a 19, which isn't too bad, but this is a 2.6. So you'd really like to get that up. And really what you'd like to see is a 1-to-1 ratio if possible. Um, and then you have 20 websites out there that are sending you 411 links. Of those 20 websites, 11 are do follow links, or 11 are sending you power. Okay, you're ranking in the top 101 keyword, and that keyword is Fay Enterprises. You're in the first position. Um, you're getting 13 searches a month, but your traffic value is 0. So this is how much money have to spend in Google Ads to get the same amount of traffic. And a lot of times they don't deem traffic very, they don't deem it very valuable if you're getting your own business name. So they're not estimating that traffic very much. Um, and really, the reason why you want to build that up is I went ahead and looked at Kitchen Remodel Los Angeles. I'm not sure all the things you do. I know you're a construction company. I know you're in LA. And I'm assuming you do kitchen remodel is one of the things you do. Um, and you have a couple of websites here, Reborn, Home Solutions, and Southland Remodeling, that are outranking you in that particular keyword. Um, and seeing their site. So this is Reborn Cabinets. This is one of their backlinks. Okay, this is the strength of their site. It's not the 1-to-1, but it is pretty high. They're getting one link probably from their homepage. They're ranking in 43 keywords. They're getting 1,200 searches, and their traffic volume value is 11,500. So they're doing pretty well. Um, and then Southland Remodeling. Okay, they have this 1-to-1 ratio, which is great. They're ranking on 247 keywords. They're getting 370 hits a month, and their traffic value is 3,500. So both sites doing pretty well and making their owners quite a bit of money. Um, I did look up some keywords for your area, painter, bathroom remodel, roofing, kitchen. Not quite sure where you're at. And when you do get your website up and running, you add content, which is very important. All this text and pictures. You really want to go after keywords that are high in volume and low in low in KD. So like roofing company, Los Angeles, California, that's 150 searches a month, but the keyword difficulty is 22. So it'd be a lot harder to rank for that than LA kitchen remodel, which has 100 searches and a KD of 3. And what a KDs are is that's keyword difficulty. That's how hard it is to rank in the top 100 or in the top 10 on a scale of 0 to 100. So you want to really be in on that first page if you can, and the lower the KD, the easier it's going to be to get happen. So drywall contractor Los Angeles, 0 KD, 100. Painter Los Angeles. So you really don't want to go after these high ones. They'll be a lot harder to get. Maybe eventually, but right away, no. And then my last tip would just be to build up your Google My Business. So the reason why this is important is when you go to whatever keyword you're searching for, the ads come first, and then it's right into this Google My Business listing or this map pack. Okay, and you have a couple 5-star reviews, which is great. It's quality and quantity. The more you can get, the better off you are. Adding pictures that have keywords. So if you're wanting to be found for, say, Painter Los Angeles, you would want Painter Los Angeles there, saved as a photo. And you also want citations, or how many times this is out on the web. You want quite a bit of this out on the web. It just adds authority to it. So and really, it takes a little bit of time to get this rolling, but really it helps a lot when this is actually done, and you can get some traffic through this Google My Business, because you really want yourself in the top 3. And I just did a couple keyword searches. I did find some volume. Just 3,300 in this area. If I went to stuff that was easier to start ranking for, there's still almost 1,000 searches a month. Kitchen room, stucco contractor, painter Los Angeles, roofing Pasadena, and depending on what you guys like to do and what you do the most, would depend on kind of where you're at. And I definitely wouldn't go after LA. I only put in LA just because you're in LA. Usually I like to go after suburbs, so I would go after Pasadena and Burbank and Glendale and Simi Valley and areas outside of LA, because they're not as saturated. So that's typically what I would do in terms of trying to capture traffic. So I hope this helps. I'd love to help you guys out and help you build this and get it going. So if you're interested, please reach out. But either way, I'd love to hear your feedback. So have a great day, and God bless.